As a real estate agent, one of the most common questions I get from potential sellers is, when's the best time of year to sell my home? Hey, this is Jason Munoz from the Munoz Home Group here in Western Washington. The answer is, the best time is when you need to move. However, if you're trying to time the market, the best time to sell would be when you have the least amount of competition. In most markets, that means selling in early spring. After that time, inventory starts to increase rapidly, and you have to compete with a lot of other homeowners. If you truly want to hit the optimal selling window in the late window or early spring, you can't just hit the market blind. That's why I'm sharing 3 tips to help sell your home at the best time of year possible and get an amazing deal. Tip number 1, plan early. The more time you give yourself to plan out the sale of your home, the better. Getting your home ready for the market might involve a lot more work than you thought of originally, so don't procrastinate. I recommend you give yourself at least 3 to 4 months before you go on market. That way, you have time for pre-listing consultation, maybe repairs, and even staging. So if you want to sell your home at the optimal time in the late winter, early spring, it means you need to start these things as soon as possible. Okay, tip number 2, you got to budget your time. Although the average time on market in our area is only about 27 days, this isn't the pandemic market anymore, and your home might take longer to sell. That's why I recommend working with your agent to plan out what you need to do in order to hit the optimal selling window. Once you have a schedule, it's going to be a lot easier to budget your time and sell at the perfect moment. Lastly, tip number 3, beat your competition to the market. If you have a choice between listing earlier or later, definitely list earlier. Once the spring rush hits, supply increases exponentially each month. All the other sellers are your competition, and it's going to make it harder for you to get the best deal possible, so you want to beat them to the market. It is tempting to wait for prices to increase as demand picks up, but this isn't a great strategy. By the time you hit the market, you're going to be chasing a wave of demand that has already passed. So that's why it's best to get it on the market as early as possible. If you want to sell this spring and get the most money possible, your first step should be to have a pre-listing meeting. Just call me or email me even. We'll go over your situation, your goals, the market, and more. It's 100% free to meet with me and no obligation. I look forward to hearing from you. This is Jason Munoz from the Munoz Home Group here in Western Washington. I'll see you on the next video.